everybody. I just got back from trivia night. And I didn't freak out. Social anxiety did not beat me today. Got the heron and the dragonfly on the split. I stayed the entire time. I didn't have to go outside. I didn't have to self-isolate. The only hairy bit was when there was like 5 waiters like right behind me in peripheral vision. And I think that's what stresses me out more than anything. Like when I have things going on in my peripheral, it gets me anxious real quick. So like we were in the middle of the room, you know, like I'm trying to do that thing where I rewire my brain a little bit, right? Instead of sitting in the corner with my back against the wall, I'm trying to be in the middle of the room. So we're doing the thing. Baby steps though. Divine feminine energy right out the gate. I think this is going to be a check-in. Yeah, reunion, celebration, fun. And I got to hang out with some family friends I haven't seen in a while, and not a lot of family members were there. So I got to interact with people in a safe space, Bamboo Grove. It was actually, it was in Old Ellicott City, which is like a really historic district. It was kind of cool. There's like cobblestone everywhere and all these antique shops. It's pretty great. The lantern. But my confirmation cards for that I should go out tonight was both the strength card and the temperance card. And those are both my biggest confirmations. So it was like a double Super Saiyan confirmation that I should go out tonight. And then the third card I pulled was the Ripple. 3 of Wands. So I'm not sure what exactly. 10 of Swords. New ideas about leaving destruction in the past. Okay, Ripple Portal. I think the self-destructive mindset with the moon here. I think that there was a self-limiting mindset regarding social interactions because we've got the lantern and the bamboo grove. That's a safe place, connection with spirit, 3 of Cups, feminine energy, and new ideas about this destructive energy. Maybe self-destructive energy. But anybody with social anxiety can attest. Baby steps, you know, that's all you can do. Making the decision to take action and change for the better. That's all you can do. Take action towards your goals. That's what we're doing. And I skipped my workout today. I think I'm probably going to do that tonight. Devil energy. I took a nap instead. And you know, I meant to wake up and like work out and dye my hair and shit before I went out to trivia. But I ended up sleeping the whole time. But after an all-nighter, what can you do? You have to give yourself grace and understand that it's okay to rest. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Temperance, balance, healing. That lines up with the 3 of Cups and the feminine energy here. Queen of Wands. What was the ripple? What was the ripple supposed to be? Eye of the Storm. Finding peace in the chaos. Or somebody watching. A 9 of Wands. I'm not thinking about the 9 of Wands right now. 4 of Wands and karmic retribution. This could be the twin flame. Having to deal with karma, seeing us step outside of our shell. The ripple and the portal lines up with divine justice and the 8 of Wands. Us taking action for ourselves and our lives is changing him energetically. Confirm. King of Pentacles. What is the devil energy here? Protection. It could also be soul connection. If this is a soul connection undergoing change out of toxic behavior, we are protected from toxic behavior. And there, it looks like the dragonfly energy is regarding this King of Pentacles and this devil energy. So it seems like there's a transformation happening here. Strength confirmation lining up with the honey badger. That's unconditional love and friendship. It seems like whatever negative intentions were set out It's nothing to worry about, and change is occurring. Karma's been served, and growth is the result here. Because, as I've said before, Nine of Cups, when it comes to this community and karma, the goal Spirit has is not to damage or to punish. It's not punishment. It's meant to teach. I don't believe that people are running around getting their karma in ways that are meant to punish them and hurt them and change their lives for the worse. I believe when we get karma, it's to show us something, to teach a lesson. So, for example, you get what you put out. But let's take Dead by Daylight, for example. That game I play. There's this thing you can do called tunneling, which is when you chase the same person and make sure that you get that one person dead in the game. And it's not like a good behavior, but sometimes, you know, when you get flashlighted in the face, that motherfucker needs to go. You know what I mean? So, like, if I get flashlighted or grenade bombed or whatever, like, I make sure that person dies. Sometimes as a priority, I don't even care if I lose the round as long as I get that one person. So, if I tunnel somebody and I know that I'm probably going to have that happen to me, like when it does happen to me, instead of being like, oh, you fucking tunneler, like I hate this shit, you know, instead of getting upset about it, I'm like, yeah, I do that too sometimes. Okay, maybe I should try not to. You know, you take it as a lesson. Same with Amazon. When you have that situation, you learn from it. If you know, you treat somebody like a dickhead and you start stubbing your toe and bumping your elbows and shit, and you start thinking about how maybe you should treat people better, that's not meant to be a punishment. You know, you're not, like, your body's not getting fucked up because, like, you just did something wrong and now the universe is punishing you. Learn your lesson from it and the punishment stops. In my experience, when you're receiving karma, it's going to continue until you learn the lesson, and then it's going to let up because you learned your lesson. And if you choose to ignore the lesson, it's going to keep on happening. It's going to repeat, and you're going to keep on getting backlash for whatever the fuck you did until you take responsibility, learn your lesson, and make an effort to right the wrongs for yourself, not for anybody else, but for yourself. Apologies are not for the other person. They're for you. The sun, hope, optimism, happiness. That Nine of Wands energy. You have to decide to step out of it. That is a decision you make to reset your foundation and find that Ten of Cups, not just for yourself, but for other people too. The other people that you choose to keep in your life. Because you're not just treating one person the way that you treated that one karmic. If it's a pattern, it's multiple people that you've done that to. You have to look at your patterns, not just your behaviors in a situation. You have to look at how you react when things happen more than once. Because those issues that you tend to repeat are probably past life problems that your soul ties are going to continue to experience until you fix it. That Twin Holly card is lining up with the Chariot and the King of Pentacles here. Rising above the bullshit. Rising above your own bullshit. Recognizing it for what it is and taking action to solve the problem. Looking at your past through a new lens. Ooh, that wasn't the right one. It was Hanged Man. Looking at your past through a new lens in order to alleviate yourself of the burden. Rise to the challenge that Spirit has set before you and grow into your new beginning through introspection. That is how you find your Ten of Cups. Peace in the moment comes from understanding your own mind and making the right decisions and not lying to yourself about your own behavior. Accountability waters that seed of light. And that doesn't mean turning everything around on yourself. You don't take blame for everything. You take responsibility for your own actions. And look at the way you're living your life. Not looking at other people and what they're reaping, what they're sowing, what they're doing. If you need to exit a situation, that's your situation. You don't need to look at their cup. You don't need to look at what they're doing. You don't need to look at the backlash they're receiving. It's not your business. It's really not. Thanks for watching, everybody. Wheel of Fortune.